Welcome to Life with Nat. I am joined by my wonderful sister-in-law, Auntie Linny.
Hello everyone. I'm going to have to apologise in advance. I've got a husky voice at the best of times, but I've kind of lost my voice.
And why have you lost your voice?
Probably burning the candle at every end. That's not socially, sadly.
Oh.
Yeah, we had the show, didn't we, on Saturday?
Yes.
At Colchester, which was incredible.
It was so good, wasn't it?
It was so good. It was lovely to be on the stage with three funny, intelligent, powerful women.
Oh.
And then Natalie and my daughters were there too.
So
that was lovely because that's the first. And the audience were amazing.
They were so warm,
They
weren't
made it.
They really, really did.
It was brilliant. It was funny.
Just good old fun. And I think it being 1:30, people have come out in the afternoon. They know they're going to get home at a reasonable hour. Just everyone was in a great mood. You could feel the love in the room.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, and it was lovely. I had some work colleagues came. That was really lovely.
Very good.
And they were at the front, so you could do that bit of interaction. We had some of the pod squad, didn't we, sitting at the front?
We did.
The front row just interacted with us, didn't they?
They really, really did.
There were some ladies from Hoddesdon that made themselves known.
Lovely Jamie, whose birthday it was.
Oh, we had a 50th birthday.
Pulled him up on stage, got a photo.
Yeah, it was brilliant, genuinely brilliant. So I think I caught a bit of a chill that day. It was quite cold in there.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful venue. It was a church. But I think it was a bit chilly.
Yeah.
And obviously just, working all hours, rushing here, there and everywhere, and it's just got the better of me.
Well, I think you sound quite sexy.
Oh, thank you very much.
So there you go.
But I'm here and doing a pod, so it's all good.
So it was International Women's Day.
Yeah, do you know what? Until you'd put that out on social media today, I hadn't realised myself.
Well, I didn't know it was your daughter.
Oh, wow.
Roro told me.
Oh, okay.
She said we need to be on top of things that are going on, and she's right.
She's right.
So, yes, this week will be filled with women on the pod.
Right.
I have you, and then I will have the girls on Thursday.
Oh, wow.
But I put out a message today just saying, why are women great? And I think sometimes we can shy away from talking about how good women are, but I don't want to do that today. I think women are absolutely incredible human beings.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But vocalising it makes me feel awkward. Because we're not used to bragging about ourselves.
No, we just get on with it.
We just do it.
Yeah.
And my goodness me, what we have to do. And it does sound like we are what's the word I'm looking for?
A little bit of self-love is a good thing.
Yeah, it's just not what we do.
No, it's not, but we should do it more.
Like you say, generally people find it hard to accept praise.
Yes.
And to then big yourself up and say, I'm amazing because I'm a woman and I do X and I do Y. We're just not used to doing that. But I think you're right. I think, do you know what? Whoever has invented this day, like we have a Valentine's and a Mother's Day and a Father's Day. So, here's our opportunity to shout out how amazing, what an amazing species we are.
And it's not just International Women's Day. The whole bloody week is celebrating women for me.
Yeah.
We've got a lovely pod in Manchester, which is me, you and Roro, which is all girls again, which will be great. Mm-hmm. And as I say, Monday, Thursday's pods are dedicated to all the brilliant women out there.
Yeah, brilliant.
We've had some fab messages, so I shall get started. We'll start with this one.
It's Sarah from Battersea, London. Just saw your story on Instagram regarding National Women's Day next week. Now, I've got a lot of strong women in my life. My mum, my aunties, cousins. I don't have any sisters, 2 brothers only. But for once, I'm going to big up myself because I've currently got metastatic stage 4 breast cancer. It came back last year after going through a double mastectomy, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and hormone therapy. And it still decided to come back for more. And it spread to my liver and lung.
Oh, God.
Now, I had 1 tumour on my lung and 6 tumours on my liver. And since having this treatment, I have 2 injections in each butt once a month. And every day I take 3 pills. So those 2 combined is my treatment to stop it from spreading anymore and hopefully put it to sleep. So the outcome, I got my results on Wednesday. The outcome of the treatment so far is the tumours on my liver are shrinking, not by a massive amount, but they are going in the right direction. And the one tumour in my lung has completely disappeared. So I'm so grateful, so thankful, and just what I go through on a daily basis, mentally and physically, having this treatment and being a single mother of a 6-year-old and 10-year-old girls is just, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I honestly wouldn't. And whenever I get the scan results, I think to myself, oh, all that heartache and pain was worth it. But then I do, on the other hand, think, God, this is so cruel, you know. Cancer came for me at age 39, which is so young. And a lot of the other women in the hospital, when I'm going there, they're in like their 60s and their 70s, and they've had their whole life to live, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, I have to keep going. I have to keep fighting for my little girls because I'm their only parent. And I have to keep fighting for my family and friends, whoever loves me, because I'm needed here. I'm needed here on earth. So it's just not my time yet. But I just wanted to put it out there that women are amazing. We're so resilient. Whatever's thrown at us, we do just bat it back and just keep going. We may fall down for a bit. We may cry our eyes out in the shower. May have panic attacks, and that's definitely me. But we always get up again. That's the main thing. Getting up again and having hope. I always talk about hope. Just having hope that whatever the next hurdle will be, won't be so harsh as the one we just overcome. So I just wanted to say good luck to all the listeners. Love to you and the family. Happy 2026. Let's hope that it's a good one. And just, praise all the women out there that are doing the similar jobs that I'm doing, if not more. And love you all.
Our lovely Sarah. We met lovely Sarah at Clapham. We keep in touch with her, and I feel she needed to say that message today. And our thoughts and love and hope are always with you.
They are,
and I'm
Sarah.
sure that's not just us. You know, the listeners know you now, Sarah. So we are all there, and I think you are amazing. Can you actually put yourself in that position?
I don't want to. I'm way older. No, the only position I put myself in is my mum was in that position.
Yes.
So imagine what must have, the fact that she couldn't physically look after us anymore. Sarah's incredible, just the way she's projected that message. She's been strong. She's been assertive. She's been positive. She's on her own with 2 young children, and she's doing what any mum would do. And I do feel positive mental attitude will get you where you need to be. And Sarah, you're a credit. You're a credit to so many women. And were we not talking about this the other day? You said something where the ratio now of women getting cancer is 1 out of 2, and that there's how many of us in our family alone.
Yes.
And touch wood.
Yes.
And you were like, so how are we all going to escape this? Well, we probably aren't.
No.
And if it does happen, God forbid, to one of us, we'll deal with it.
Yeah, you will. And I just think Sarah is a complete inspiration. And for anyone out there going through the same thing, we know other people who are going through the same thing. My thoughts are with you every day, but this week especially, because you're all fab.
And again, Sarah's been really selfless. She's thinking about her children.
Of course. Why would you not? You'd think about your family and your children, wouldn't you?
Because I just think we are made... listen, and this is not... I really don't want to be anti-men because I'm not anti.
You haven't got to apologise today.
No, I know I feel like I do.
No.
I'm going to give you an example. So I wasn't feeling well Saturday night, as I've just said. I don't want to bang on about it. Anyway, I went to work Monday. 2 male members of staff both went home sick. Mm-hmm. And I was feeling rough. We just power through. And that's not, they deserve to go home. They were unwell. I'm not saying they shouldn't have gone home. But I think women are just made of stronger stuff. I want to say, that's because not every woman has a child and gives birth. I think giving birth, if you can give birth, you can blimmin' do anything, can't you, in life?
Yeah, but again, like you say, I think it's the old thing, isn't it? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I do think we are 2 different species, and I do think we are stronger.
I think men would disagree with that.
Well, that's up to them. They might be able to lift up a box better than me.
They're physically
but
stronger.
mentally,
yeah, we are made of stronger stuff.
I really think we are.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just lovely to know that maybe a man would recognise that.
Absolutely.
Like tonight, so today, I've had a full-on day, rushed here, there, everywhere. Then I've had to go and do a viewing after work, knowing I had to come here.
Yeah.
I'm driving away. My brother's come running out the house, stopped me. He said, "You're right." I said, "Yeah, I've got a bit of a sore throat. I'm fine. I've got to go. I'm going to Natalie's to do a pod. I've made you a plate of pasta."
Oh.
He goes, "Because I bet you haven't it now." That means the world. Because he recognises my lifestyle. He knew I was going to be nearby doing this viewing.
Yeah.
And he's tried to collar me to drag me in for a bit of dinner.
I hope you did.
No,
you
because I would have been late for you.
Oh.
No. Any other time I would have happily stopped there and had a bit of quality time with him as
You
well.
could have
But
just texted me.
No,
You'd only
but-
been 15 minutes longer.
I know, but I just didn't want it to end up being a late night. But so it's lovely if it's recognised. I don't know how much men do realise, or even maybe children recognise what a woman has to do, what incomparable. You know, we've said this before, we sound like a broken record.
No, I don't think we do. We're working.
We're working full on.
The house. Whether you like it or not, listen, we could get some complaints, but there you go. As we always say, it's our opinion.
Yeah.
But I am thinking of 1,500 things all the time.
Yeah.
Things that need to be done, the washing, the school appointments, who's doing what, where they are, timings, all of those things, the childcare, the this. And I think I've got a really good one.
Yeah.
Because
Mark's good.
He writes lists. He's going, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. He's done the dinner tonight. You know,
Yes.
I haven't got a lazy person
No.
living with me.
No.
But I just think our brains are more full on.
Yeah. And also the difference, I think, with a woman will just get on with it. When I think of what I do in the course of a day, I just do it.
Yeah.
Whereas a man, I feel like they do need that praise. Like I said earlier, your brother sent me a text showing me that the garage is looking lovely and clean and tidy.
Ah.
I was like, oh, lovely, thanks.
Yeah.
So maybe tomorrow I'm going to send him a photograph of the lounge and show him how nice and clean and tidy. Do you know what I mean? They need that pat on the back and, you know, well done.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. We're made of different stuff, but thank God we are.
No, absolutely. I mean, and also I think for you and I, because we share that grief, if you like, of losing our mums, I do think that I look at other people and they've got their mums and you and I made of very strong stuff.
Yeah, because we had no choice, Natalie.
Yeah.
We had no choice.
But we you know, we missed out on the most important women in your life.
And that's why we love women.
Yeah.
And we support women and we would back women. And we're very, very blessed to be surrounded as a family unit by so many women.
Great women.
Yeah. Strong.
Yeah.
Clever.
Funny.
Yeah.
Funny looking.
She pointed to herself, by the way, everyone.
But I was even thinking today, because we were doing this, what women stand out in my life. Women that I think of that have influenced me.
Right.
When I think of Anna Scher,
Yes.
I was 8 when I met Anna Scher and I went into this room, this drama school that I had no idea about, and suddenly there was this strong Irish Jewish woman who just started to teach me everything. Poetry, taught me about equality, different countries she'd been to, drama. Just the most amazing woman, amazing figure. So lucky
You were very lucky.
to see her twice a week.
Look at the influence she had in your life.
I learnt more from Anna than I ever did with any teacher at school.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I only saw her for 3.5, 4 hours a week.
Crazy stuff.
She's
And
a
also,
powerhouse.
and also the influence you can have on other women around you without realising quite how much of an impact you might be making on that individual's life. I've got someone in my life.
Another amazing, strong woman.
Brilliant job. You know, 3 children, works hard, runs the home, very athletic, also has, lost her mum young, just a powerhouse.
Yeah.
She's a credit, and her mum would be so proud of her. But she always reminds me that, I guess if you asked her the same question you've just answered, she would probably say, I'm that person.
And how lovely is that?
But I've done that unintentionally. Do you know what I mean?
Because you've just been you, but you've been there.
Yes.
You've been there. You've been a shoulder. You've been an ear.
Yeah.
And that is so special. And I look back, if you think of our relationship over the years, what the conversations we've had, what you've done for me, you are an inspirational woman in my life. I feel very, very lucky.
I will throw that right back at you, Natalie. What you've brought to the family, equally, we feel the same.
Yeah.
I feel the same. You've brought so much to the family. You've brought laughter, you've brought work, you've brought fun. But for me, you've brought into my life the missing nan, the missing sister, mum, all those, like even knowing that the kids come here and they'll stay the night. Yeah. That's something that, I'm not saying takes the pressure off me. That's not what I want to say. It's just lovely that they have been able to have those experiences with you, which is something that they may have done with their nan.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Or an aunt.
But you are their aunt.
Oh, yeah. Or another aunt.
But like the older aunt.
Yes, the older aunt is what I mean.
So, we are very fortunate.
We are all very lucky.
We are very fortunate. I mean, I grew up in a household of men. So I do not take it for granted. When I had two daughters, I mean, don't get me wrong, Dominic was my golden child, as they say,
He's
of course.
the hero.
But I do feel, even now, I'm so blessed to have two daughters.
Yeah, of course.
Because I grew up with three brothers and a dad. So then, and then you're in the scene. You've had daughters. We've got Evie, Sharon.
I know.
Yeah, we're very fortunate.
We really are.
Yeah.
Good morning, Life with Nat, Natalie Cassidy and all the crew that do the pods. Sarah Davis here from Northern Ireland. I am a soon-to-be 53-year-old personal trainer. 51, I got made redundant and decided to finally follow my heart and do what I always wanted to do, and that was do face-to-face personal training.
Brilliant.
And the gym that I work at, we are hosting a photo shoot on International Women's Day, so hence the reason for the voice note. So our photo shoot is a little bit different from probably what people would expect of a gym photo shoot. We haven't been selling 12-week transformations or get shredded in 4 days and starve yourself to death. This is just a celebration for everybody to stand up and show what an incredible bunch of women that we have at the gym. So 25 ladies taking part. Everything from girls in their early 20s to ladies in their 60s. And we're all just going to stand together, get some cracking pics done and just really celebrate just how absolutely amazing we all are. We have women there who are obviously trying to lose a bit of body fat. We have ladies who are struggling with perimenopause and menopause, mental health issues, anxiety. And it's just a chance to look at those pictures and really look at the woman, not look at the body, but just look at the woman that's getting those pictures taken and thinking how absolutely brilliant they are for everything that they've done over the last year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is that has brought them to this place where they are now. So happy International Women's Day to you and all the team. Love the pod.
What a great message.
Love the accent.
I love a bit of Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
What a great message.
Yeah. In her 50s, she's doing something that she wants to do.
And I think that's the other thing. We talked about nostalgia and are the 90s, 80s, 70s better. I think a really positive thing that is coming out of the modern day is that age is just a number. And women look young, women can wear what they want, they can do what they want. And I think that is amazing. Because if you went back 30 years, there's no way she'd be
a personal trainer in her 50s.
No.
And that is incredible. Because it's a short life we have, and we should fulfil it to the max. And if you want to be doing whatever you want to be doing in your 90s, absolutely you should be.
Absolutely. Talking of 90s.
International Women's Day, what with Linny. Well, today is my mum's 90th birthday, and she is the most amazing, incredible, loving, kind, strong, all the adjectives you can think of woman. She still goes out every single day on her own, on a bus in London, like a proper Londoner, meets her friends 3 times a week. She's waiting to get into the shops for when the spring summer clothes arrive so she can start buying her clothes for her holiday like she does every year. She'll be going to New Yorker again in July. Yeah, and having a ball. I sent you a photo once of her sitting on the unicorn in the pool. I don't know if you remember that. But yeah, I'd just like a big round of applause for my mum, Shirley Gray, who's 90 today. Love you, Shell. It's Caroline from Welling Garden.
Happy birthday, Shell.
I want to be like her when I'm 90.
Shirley Gray.
I want to be like her now.
No, but I really want to be Shirley, please.
What?
What a life.
Yeah.
She's cracking
And
as well.
she's still...
She's got a fantastic picture. I'm going to ask Caroline, thank you for your message, Caroline, if I could put up the picture of her holding her balloons and the unicorn photo. We'll see, but I'd love to put it on the Instagram when it comes out.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. I mean, 90.
Getting on the bus every day.
Going on holiday.
It's cracking.
Just living her life. Her best life.
So lucky, though. So lucky.
Life is a bit of luck as well, though.
Of course
isn't
it is.
Because if you're not plagued with anything sinister and you've had a relatively healthy life, yeah, look.
But you say that. It's not about that. Look at June. People talk about healthy. June smoked 70 cigarettes a day for 70 years.
No, but what I mean is she never had
No, but I'm saying what you'd think is you've got to look after yourself. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. I think your days are numbered. I think it's in you. I might be, again.
No, and me, I'm going to say something controversial here, guys. Sorry. But I've always said this. I feel that I believe in destiny. I think your time's mapped out when you're born. I also believe that in life you should be able to do whatever you want in moderation. Like your mum smoked.
Yeah.
If it's not hurting you when you're doing it, then if that's what you want to do, if that's your vice, then crack on. But it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be the cause of your demise.
No.
Because how many people do we know that have died of other things and drunk or smoked or didn't eat healthily? It doesn't mean that necessarily caused their demise.
No.
I just feel like if it's hurting you
yes,
and it's affecting your quality of life,
yes,
then you should be doing it. But if it isn't and you're happy, then, yeah, live your best life.
Oh, yeah, good for you.
Thank you very much. It is luck of the draw, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. So if you go through life without getting a sinister illness, you can be in your 90s doing exactly this. Going on holiday, meeting your friends.
But again,
it's having the mental strength to do it as well,
And
Natalie.
I was going to say to you, since doing the health and social care course, which you would love, the physical everything is linked to the mental.
Right.
It is a 360 view.
Right.
It's about confidence, not being isolated, depression.
Yeah.
Because if you have a friend, you will be more physical because you want to get up and you want to go and meet that person.
Yes.
It's about hobbies, interests, keeping current, keeping in with the world.
Which is why I believe Mediterranean people
live a bit longer.
Live long lives because they naturally have all of this. They have the good weather. They have the social side of things.
Also a little bit of multi-generational living, I feel.
Well, which definitely goes on in Mediterranean countries.
But I feel like if Dad would have been, again, it is quite controversial, but say Dad was in his flat and he went into hospital, wherever, and not really anyone went to see him very much, and then he went back to the flat, unable to really move around, I think he would have died 4 years earlier.
Yeah, probably would have done that, Lou. It's an insular environment. You start to lose the will, I guess. And like you say, it's a if mentally you're not as strong as you should be, it's going to impact you.
That's why these charities, Lynn, things going on. There's so many charities, so many volunteers helping older people to have some sort of life. There are if you look.
So it's out there.
It is out there.
Yeah.
If you look, there are. Some of the things I've done you'll see it in the show.
Oh, right.
But quite amazing. All volunteers, all just wanting to help. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, because people are naturally living longer. So imagine how many elderly people there must be. And look, their children probably are busy. their children are probably grandparents themselves.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I get how...
Life gets in the way.
Yeah, but then that's a lot of hours for them to be on their own.
I know, but Lynn, we are very rare, our family. We all live within 20 minutes of each other.
We're very...
That is crazy to people when I tell them.
Yeah, we're very fortunate. We're very
Geographically,
fortunate.
it's crazy.
No, I know.
So, again, we're just very lucky. I'll look after you in 20 years.
Thanks.
I was going to say a couple of years. You're going to whack me in a minute. Why are women brilliant, you ask? Many reasons, but my two favourite things about us is, one, we can find something in a drawer that everyone else swears is definitely not there. And two, we can say I'm fine in 17 different tones and each one has a different meaning. Happy International Women's Day
So
to
true.
all the Cassidy queens.
Oh, that's lovely.
Love Kirsty. Thank you, Kirsty.
Thanks, Kirsty. But
That is true.
That did make me laugh because the amount of times I'd get, Mum, from Dominic, I can't find my jeans. Then up I'd go, open the wardrobe door and they're just staring at
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a skill.
It's the fridge as well that gets me.
In what way?
Mark will say, I don't know, he'll cook, I can't think of something, but he'll cook something.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't use the things that are just in the drawer underneath something. You just need to have a little look.
Oh, heaven forbid.
You just need to have a little look.
Yeah.
They are funny, aren't they?
They're a funny species. But we love them.
Yeah, we do. Lovely Camilla, our friend from the Pod Squad, said, my group chat with the Carousel Queens is what makes women great, and I met them all thanks to the pod.
Yeah.
So there you go. We've got WhatsApp groups going on, Pod Squads going on. It's so lovely.
It's incredible. And it's all women, I take it.
Oh, there's
is
a
it
couple
so-
of
is there
men.
a couple of men?
Timbo's in.
Oh, lovely.
Roger.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh,
off
good.
the top of my head. Harry, lovely Harry Bustin.
Oh.
So yeah.
But isn't that
Yeah.
lovely that they've all come together?
It
They've
blows
now
my
become
mind.
friends. No, I know. I get confused. I'm like, are they friends? Do they know each other? And then they'll go, no, we've just got to know each other through the pod. I'm like, oh, wow.
But again, if they're listening, they're enjoying what we're talking about, they've got to be a little bit like-minded.
Of course.
So therefore, they're going to have a few
They've got
views.
something in common.
Or they find it funny, or they like the grief pods. Or
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just, you're going to get on with someone, aren't you?
No, it's impressive
special.
stuff. What about the lady we met? And I can't remember her name. And she said, I've come to watch the show and now I'm going to have a nice little evening in the hotel across...
Oh, Sophie.
Was it? I can't remember.
I gave her my shoes.
Oh, was it her?
Yeah, I threw my shoes out to her.
I mean, please come. This is why, guys, you've got to come to the shows. You don't know what she could be throwing next. She gives away items of clothing.
It's not a striptease. You
Thank
wouldn't
God.
want that. Goodness me. It's not Halloween just yet.
Well, when you're ready to throw the diamond rings, make sure they come my way.
No, you'll be doing that. You've got more than me. Oh,
But
dear.
bless her, she was making a whole night of it.
Oh, how lovely, though.
On her own.
I love that. I love it. Now, are you one for eating on your own?
No.
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 I love to have
I
lunch
know,
on
you
my
and
own.
Abe says the same.
Oh, it's one of my favourite things.
I mean, I could do it now. I certainly couldn't have done it at your age.
No.
I could do it now. If I had to go and sit in a restaurant at lunchtime on my own, I could do it, but no.
No.
Because I feel sorry for people that are doing it
On their own, yeah.
And I wouldn't want people to look at me and go, oh, poor Cash. Ain't
Yeah.
I, mate? But the busier life is, I think that probably would be quite a nice thing, wouldn't it?
It's so nice.
Somewhere you're comfortable in?
No, ma.
Or just anywhere?
No, I'll go anywhere.
You'd go anywhere.
Yeah.
And just sit there, a bit of dinner.
Yeah.
And just
Lunch.
a bit of lunch, not an evening meal.
Not an evening
lunch
meal.
is different. I get it.
Interestingly.
No, definitely not.
Being out in the day on my own, I'm fine. Don't
Yeah.
like being out at night on my own.
No, that would be weird.
And I think because we're talking about women, there's a whole thing that women have to think about, a whole conversation we have in our heads that men don't have to have.
Absolutely.
About being dark, feeling safe, who's looking you up and down. That we get.
No, it's not fair, is it?
But there you go.
And Natalie, back in the day, a woman walking into a bar on her own,
Oh, you would have been called every name under the sun.
or sitting in a restaurant lunchtime or not on her own,
Yeah.
It was just not the done thing.
No.
Whereas now, at least, things have moved on.
Yeah.
But yes, us women do have to be mindful of, the safety aspect of stuff, which I guess for men, it doesn't even cross their mind.
I would imagine at some stages it might cross their mind, but not like us. I know how many times I will get on a tube or a train and feel uncomfortable with a man in my carriage. I can categorically say that. Whether they're staring, whether they sort of move along. When I'm getting off, I think, are they coming off because I'm getting off? Probably full of myself, quite frankly, and they're just going to work. But I think it's quite easy to have these intrusive thoughts as a woman.
But for you, in your case, maybe it's because you're in the public eye and
I know.
people are recognising you. So it kind of comes it doesn't make it right, Natalie, but I guess it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But it's a horrible feeling for a woman. Once you get that thought.
Yeah, it's hard to shift it.
It's a really it's a horrible thought, which is, something I guess men aren't subjected to. There's nothing we can change about that. Just go and have some karate lessons or judo.
That's true.
Good morning. Happy International Women's Day. I just think us women just should be celebrated every single day. Not saying that men shouldn't. However, we're just great, aren't we? We are just great. We just carry so much. We carry the weight of the world on our shoulders all the time. Whether you are a mum or a sister or a best friend or an auntie, no matter what you are, a grandchild, a daughter, no matter what we are, we carry the weight of the world. If anyone's got a problem, we talk to our girls, don't we? The mental load is a lot and we get on with it. We get up and we show up every single day. We are amazing. And if you are lucky enough to be able to get pregnant and have a baby, you carry a baby for 9 months. You go through the most agonising pain of your life to bring that child into the world. And they come out looking like the dad. Like, come on. Why are we not celebrated more? How does that even happen? It's crazy. Even if you're not lucky enough to be able to carry a baby, and like the mental load of that we take on as women, the pressure us women are under to be able to do that. And some of us can't. And that's okay. Like the pressure of, we have to get married. No, we don't. We don't have to do that. We don't have to have babies. We don't have to do that. But the pressure we're under to do that. I know people that don't want kids, and the amount of times I hear, oh, well, is she not bothered about getting married? Is she not bothered about having kids? Is she not bothered about this? No, she's not. And that's okay, because us women can do us. And like, I own a small business and I celebrate each and every woman that shows up to a business and keeps it going in this climate that we're in. Like, how strong are we with our big girl pants on and we get that done? Like, do you know what? Well done, us. Also, like, I'm a massive football fan and I struggle sometimes, like, talking to there's a few of my friends that are guys that talk to me about football all the time. And then I see it when I talk to, like, some men. I'll have a football chat and they, like, look at me and say, like, I don't really know how to speak to you about this. And it's like, for God's sakes, long gone are the days where us women stayed at home and cooked bread, baked bread, whatever the word is. Like, no, women can do exactly what, granted, we might not be as physically strong as them, but mentally, good God, there's no way I would not lift that weight up just because you've told me I'm not strong enough to do it. Whether it breaks my back, I will try. But yeah, women should celebrate women more often. And I think men should take the hats off to women a little bit more, because we are a lot stronger than what we were made out to be how many bloody years ago.
Agreed.
Even going back to my nan who, there's such a long message and I do apologise. But going back to my nan who lived that way of, my nan stayed at home, my granddad went to work. And she was the strongest woman I've ever known in my life. So here's to International Women's Day. Cheers to us. Lots of love. Jess in Derbyshire.
Well said, Jess.
Also, see you in Leeds on the 22nd.
Ah, lovely. Can't wait to meet you, Jess.
Yeah, she makes a lot of valid points. She makes a lot of valid points.
Yeah.
You know, the football talk blows my mind that is still
I think that is still a thing.
frowned upon.
Yeah.
Because it really shouldn't be.
It's ridiculous. And it is true when you look back. If you think about evacuees, women in the war, the strength they had, of course, men went out to fight, go out to fight. But those women holding it together at home.
And some of these women, Natalie, they were having 7, 8, 9 kids.
Absolutely.
Raising them sort of single-handedly with no money.
Absolutely.
Living in a 2 up, 2 down. And that was all on the woman. She's right. The mental load on women, and I'm sure if any male is listening to this, he's going to say, oh my God.
No, I don't know. I think if Tony was here,
he would agree.
He would be absolutely agreeing with us. Yeah. Well, he's a massive feminist, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he would be saying women.
Because it is. The things we have to think about during the course of one day.
Yeah.
It's just beyond. I can only use myself and Dave as an example. I will speak to the girls every day. I will check on the grandkids every day. I'm not saying Dave doesn't, because he'll put a comment in the family chat.
Of course.
But he doesn't have to worry like I do.
No.
It's just something you naturally do. Again, like Jess said, carry a baby for 9 months.
I know.
We then have to give birth to this child, and then all that comes with that.
And if people can't do that,
they then have
the mental load and emotional load of that.
Absolutely.
Which is, again,
absolutely
just as hard.
You know, you don't want to get married. You've got to justify why you don't want to get married.
Yeah.
Men don't have to justify that. Men don't have to justify why they don't want a family. It is a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot, yeah.
And then as if that isn't enough, you've got to go through this thing called the menopause.
Oh, well, forget the menopause. We start off, you're 13, you're 12
your
or whatever.
Hormones, your periods.
You've got to have periods every month. In fact, we had a message about that, which said, it's from Laura, and she said, women are great because we battle through. As someone with endometriosis, my monthlies are very painful. I make sure my son is happy and busy, the dinners are done, the washing's done, and I'm being the best wife I can. It's not always easy, but I battle through with a smile. We're bloody strong.
Yeah.
But people have the most terrible periods. How tired, how drained, how ill you can feel. And you're going through it, you just got to crack on with it.
And how's a man ever going to understand that?
Never.
They can't understand it.
It's not their fault.
No, I'm not saying it is their fault.
But they're never going to understand it. Hormonally, your thoughts, your mood swings, sleep. And then, as you say, you go through that, you get used to that because you've got to, and you're getting on with life. And then suddenly, in your late 30s, 40s, whenever it hits, you're perimenopausal. And then you go through the menopause. It doesn't stop for us.
No, it genuinely doesn't stop. It is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible how strong mentally we must be.
Yeah.
Forget physically, but mentally, we don't give ourselves enough credit. The only saving grace now, Natalie, is it's spoken about.
Yes.
Whether it's in the workplace, whether it's at home, whether it's amongst your children or your partner or your
telly, you've got pods on it, you've got, you know.
Whereas before, it was a completely taboo subject. Periods were, menopause was, you know, giving birth, you just had to get on with it.
Yeah.
You know, there was none of this, you know, help, you know, with breastfeeding or if you had postnatal depression or it was all a little bit taboo.
Absolutely.
And you really had to put a brave face and just get on with it. But it's thankfully now that has changed immensely.
There's a lot of conversation.
Yeah, and a lot of help and support out there.
Yeah.
And that's why women have to have each other's back, and it's so important to have a girlfriend, a sister, a mum, a nan, a daughter that you can just go to.
Or a best friend if you haven't got any of that.
Said a friend, best friend, where you can just say, I'm feeling shit, I feel like this, and they'll get you. Yeah. They'll just get you.
Yeah.
It's so important. And thankfully, most of us do have that. And for those of you who don't, you have us.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why we're brilliant. Because, and I was only talking about this the other day, we can have the worst period of our lives and still carry on, like absolute normal and deal with all the shit that life throws at you without once mentioning the fact that we've got a living hell going on down there. Yeah, that's why we're brilliant. Oh, and I am scrolling in the bath, by the way.
I did wonder.
Just in case you wondered why it was a little bit echoey.
There you go.
It's brilliant.
Bexy's having a bath. Fantastic.
She's funny.
Oh, don't. Well, it's lovely though, isn't it, just to chat about women, don't you think?
It's amazing that we can do this.
And I think that you need to get a bit more comfortable with it because you are one hell of a woman.
Oh, Nat, you're so kind.
You are.
It does give me the ick a bit, though.
Oh, there we go. What gives you the ick? No, women ain't giving us the ick this week, I can tell you.
Power
Thank you
to
so
the women.
much.
No, it's a welcome. Sorry about the husky voice.
I really hope you feel better and your voice gets better.
yeah.
How was that tea I've made you?
Amazing. That has made me feel so much better.
Oh,
but
good. I'll give you a couple of those to take home with you.
You're all good.
That's the turmeric in it, I told you.
Oh, wow.
It's got a little bit of turmeric in it. It's very, very good for you. Ginger, turmeric. You've got to have needs a bit of looking after, our Linny. She really, really does. On that note, I'm going to go. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Love you all loads.
Yeah, and power to the women.
Power to the people. 077 88 20 1919. Drop us a message. Pod on Thursday with the girls. More women's messages would be valid and would be greatly received. Loads of love, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.
Bye.